Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Universe? It's your boy, Hellavation, aka Fastest Sith, coming at you with another video from the Galactic Empire. It is the Galactic Emperor himself, the Sith Lord of the Barbell, the Dark of Health and Nutrition. Now, on to the video topic. And in this video, first off, let me take the time to welcome all of you that have still rocked with your boy from the 7th month layoff to my first video of the new year. I know it's been long overdue. I know I've been saying I'm going to do videos again, blah, blah, blah. But you know, man, I've been going through so much shit over the past 6 to 8 months, man. It's just been crazy, man. Friends falling off, you know, having to move and deal with personal issues and financial issues and, you know, drama on the internet and, you know, loss of motivation and, you know, battling depression again and just a whole host of things that I'm going to get into in this video. But first off, I just wanted to say, you know, for all of y'all that's still been rocking with me, you know, talking to me on Facebook, encouraging me, you know, supporting me, having my back, that's still subscribed to this channel, you know, and, you know, still want to support the Sith Lord and his weight loss journey, man. I appreciate you, man. I love y'all. And, man, I look forward to having a way better year this year than I did last year. And so let's get into the topic. This video is going to be talking about my return to YouTube, what y'all can expect, what I've been up to, updated plans, and some slight rebranding on some things. I'm not changing the name of my channel like some YouTubers do, but you know, I am going to be tweaking some things, but we'll get into that in a minute. So let's talk about my return to YouTube. Now, one of the things that had happened was, you know, when I very first started, you know, this YouTube channel last year, or the year before last in October, you know, one of my things was that I felt like I needed to be mentally, emotionally, and physically prepared for the weight loss. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they're not. Like, they have this thing in their head, or like some kind of thing that gets triggered, and they feel like they're ready, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, there's one aspect that's not there. Now, I will say, like, you know, the journey to get to the point of actually working out was a long one, because I was waiting to get my finances together. And when you're, you know, super morbidly obese, you know, you have to approach weight loss in a baby steps kind of approach, rather than, well, really just weight loss in general. You want to take a baby steps kind of approach. And I'm one of those types that I'm always in my mind like it's either all or nothing, which, you know, set me back a lot. So when I started going to the gym, I just kind of went balls deep, and, you know, I really didn't know this body, because, you know, this would be that was the third time last year that I actually tried to lose weight. The previous 2 times, the first time I knew my body, and I had a great approach, I just couldn't sustain it. The second time, I didn't know my body, I did too much, and I burned myself out. And the third time was more of a combination of the two, mixed in with some financial, you know what I'm saying? Because despite what people will try to tell you, weight loss is very financially driven, you know what I'm saying? It takes surprisingly less money to gain weight than it does to actually lose weight. Lose weight in a healthy way. I mean, yeah, you know, you can cut your calories to like 1,500 calories, and, you know, you can lose massive amounts of weight for 6 months and have all this saggy skin and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you're eventually going to plateau, and there's only so far dieting is going to take you. So at some point in time, you're going to have to start working out, you know. And even if I was to take the, okay, I'm going to, you know, virtually, you know, be in a massively, you know, caloric deficit, you know, approach, you know what I'm saying, eventually at some point I was going to, you know, hit a wall, and I kept thinking about that wall, and, you know, it was like, rather than hit that wall, I wanted to, you know, go to the gym. And once I did go to the gym, my whole training, I blame a lot. I mean, all of this is my fault, but a lot of it I blame on my training style, because one thing I came to realize is that, you know, no pain, no gain. But one thing about it is lifting weights is far less painful and taxing on the body than actually doing cardio. And me avoiding cardio and not getting into the gym and doing, you know, enough cardio really held back my weight loss progress. And, you know, I was struggling with muscle gain versus, you know, not losing enough weight and not being in a significant enough caloric deficit. And like I said, the best way to get into a caloric deficit is through cardio, you know, not weight training. So that was probably the biggest impediment to my dieting. And then, you know, we had a lot of issues with the car that I was using, and just a lot of, like, you know, external things that really prevented me from focusing on the important thing, which was myself, you know. And so, you know, and then I had a lot of financial issues with not only my finances, but my living situation. So, you know, I had to move out of the place I was at. I was kind of homeless and distressed for a while. Then I had to kind of, like, you know, mentally accept the fact that I had failed. And, you know, it took a lot of mental anguish and healing for me to, you know, want to get back to doing YouTube. And, you know, and it was just like, I don't know, I just kind of needed a break from fitness and everything related to training for a while, because, you know, I felt like that did so many things wrong that I needed to evaluate what I did right, and then, you know, include that into my hopefully my final attempt at this stuff. So, you know, it's been a long road getting here. And another thing I've noticed about YouTube is, like, you know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with marketing products or, you know, or you know, being a chump change motherfucker, because if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But one thing I've kind of noticed about YouTube, and I will agree with some other YouTubers about, is that YouTube has become marketing dominant now, especially in the fitness game. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, you can actually attribute it to Chris Jones, because Chris Jones has been doing so well with, you know, the way that he's been branding himself. A lot of people are trying to copy that swag and are getting into YouTube for the wrong reasons, especially from a fitness standpoint. I think if you're going to do fitness, you need to be in it for one or two reasons. Either one, you really want to share your journey, information, and experience with the masses, and you don't really see yourself as a person who's going to take advantage of marketing opportunities. Now, if they come to you, that doesn't mean you're not going to accept them, but you're just on YouTube because you want to help. You know what I'm saying? Which is rare. You know what I'm saying? And the second type is, you know, you're using your YouTube to brand yourself so you can make money. Now, if you're going to use YouTube to market yourself to make more money, then you should not try to appear like you're person number one. You know what I'm saying? You should just accept the fact that you're hustling and you're trying to do you, because people nowadays are very skeptical, and they will scrutinize you for every little thing. So, you know, you need to determine what you're going to be. And I'm seeing a lot of a lot of twos acting like they're number ones, you know what I'm saying? Which was really starting to bother me. And so I just really kind of just needed to, like, wipe my mind, you know, Jedi mind trick my mind, you know, away from YouTube for a while. So, you know, I just took a mental break. I read a lot of books, watched a lot of anime, just did a lot of mental relaxation, focusing on me being happy with me, which I was before. But, you know, now it's like, okay, you know, I understand what I did wrong. You know, I know what I need to do right, and I know what approach I need to take to get to that point. And, you know, and like I said, it's like it might sound like I'm making a lot of excuses. I'm not. I'm just telling you what's going on and the reasons why, you know, things didn't break down. Because people will sit here and say, oh, well, you know, you're just making excuses, you know, to not take responsibility. I was like, no, you can't really take responsibility without giving some sort of excuse as to why X, Y, and Z happened. It's an equation, you know, X plus Y equals, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm kind of, you know, going into this. And a lot of people have been asking me what's been going on. So So, you know, I've been slowly getting back into the YouTube fitness thing. I've seen a lot of my homies fell off. Like, you know, Herbie Sherman took a break. Daniel John took a break. Brian Nielsen's pretty much stopped making videos. Tyler Chapman, he stopped making videos. A lot of people like, you know, fucking Taming the Food Beast, she's going through what she's going through. Like, a lot of people around the same time I took my little break, you know, they started slowly but surely started taking their breaks too. So, you know, YouTube is the gridiron, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard sustaining this for a long period of time. Now I told you about my return to YouTube and what I've been up to, I want to talk about my updated plans. Now, you know what I'm saying, this YouTube's still going to stay the same way, but for right now, you know, like I said, I'm still having issues with transportation. I'm trying to put together enough money because I'm trying to move out of state. You know, I'm trying to move to Indiana because, you know, I fell in love and I got a girlfriend and, you know, it's been long distance and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to, you know, put together enough funds to move with her and be with her, you know, which is in Indiana. You know, I'm dealing with that, you know, and just a whole bunch of like little minor issues. And I was like, until I get these minor issues taken care of so I can actually go to the gym without, you know, somebody telling me I can't go because of this, that, and this, or, you know, whatever, you know, I'm not really going to the gym. But what I am going to do is I'm going to be slowly changing some of my really, really bad habits, like drinking more water, you know, drinking less soda, even diet soda, you know, trying to drink black coffee instead of coffee with, you know, any kind of sugars or anything. Or if I do put like Splenda in there, it'll just be black with Splenda. You know, changing my portion sizes, weighing my food, tracking macros, you know, all the little dietary basics, you know, because like I said, I'm a little rusty and you know, I need to, you know, make a meal plan, a new meal, or rather an updated meal plan. I'm actually working on a cookbook that I'm going to give free to you guys once I finish that. So a lot of little stuff that I'm going to be doing on this channel. You know, and then once I do move to Indiana, I'm really going to start, you know, documenting this fitness journey, and you know, and I hope to link up with some of you guys around in the Midwest area, and maybe in the, you know, Southeast, you know what I'm saying, you know, because I really want to go hang out with Endomorph Beast. I want to go hang out with, you know, Crazy Running Mom. I want to run out with Devin Moore Divine Fitness, you know, a whole bunch of people I want to hang out with. So, you know, those are my updated plans as far as right now, and a slight rebranding. You'll see, like, when some of these videos come up, that the segment names are gonna not be as Sith related, because a lot of people was getting confused with holocrons of a Sith. You know, like, what is that? What does the holocron mean? So I just decided to change it to vlog of a Sith, which is what's going to be the majority of my videos. That and you know, a full day, or not full day of eating, but eating with Sith. I'm gonna start, you know, showing you guys my meals and what kind of food that I'm eating and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not weighing myself right now, you know, because I know that I gained most of the weight back, if not all of it. But you know, until I can get my own home scale, I'm not going to really weigh myself. I'm just going to focus on, you know, tracking my macros, slowly lowering my macronutrient intake until I fully, you know, dive into my diet. And, you know, Holocrons of a Sith is getting rebranded. The Level Up Principle is getting rebranded. A couple of them. You'll see them as they come up. They're still going to have the old hashtags to them, so you'll know what they are, but slowly but surely I'll be phasing those out. And the Level Up Principle will probably is going to be something else. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet, but I'm going to change. I'm basically rebranding the channel a little bit. Still Fast as Sith all day over here. Still going to be doing intermittent fasting. You know, eventually I may try carb backloading and, you know, some low carb dieting, but you know, for the most part, I'm an strong advocate of IFYM if it fits your macros. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, man. So anyway, you know, this camera likes to cut off at around 15 minutes, so it's almost 14 minutes now. It's probably actually almost 15 minutes if you include the intro. But anyway, put your thoughts, musings, opinions down into the comment section, and, you know, say what's up to your boy. If you're still doing YouTube, if you still rock with your boy, if you still see this video, video and tell me to come by and check out your videos, because I need y'all to like pull me back in, because you know it's been slow going. And as always, down into the description is all of my social media links, so be sure to add your boy, and also go check out your boy on Vine at Fasted Sith. I'm doing my fizzle over there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, this is Fasted Sith, aka Hellavation. Be good, or be good at it, bitches. I will see you in the next video.